Hello everyone, this is Mumbo and welcome back to another episode on the Hermitcraft server. It's episode 127 and today I have received a message from Iskall. First off, he liked the redstone design that we created. He's really happy with it. I sent off the redstone testing world. He's happy with it, so he can't wait for me to build it. That's brilliant. But he also sent me a message saying that I should probably log into the Hermitcraft server at some point and take a look at my base. Now, I can't help but feel like this has something to do with the fact that I have a little bit of diorite inside the new Mumbo statue. So I'm going to make my way over from the Mobile and I'm going to inspect exactly what he's been up to. And I'm a tiny bit nervous for it. Right, so here we go. I'm assuming... I can see something. What on earth is this? What is that? Oh no. So, bit of context here. Iskall said that he was going to start calling me Dumbo from this point forth. The face. Oh my word. Oh wow, he has done a genuinely very good job on that. I was so confused. I didn't understand what on earth that thing was. Wow. That is truly spectacular. That is truly spectacular. That is so totally ridiculous. Oh man, I'm gonna make sure that our grandpa Mumbo that we have down underneath here is okay. I can't believe that thing though. That's hilarious. He's fine. He's fine. He's been kept okay. So we don't have any diorite missing. We don't have anything going on here. So he's been kept safe. But yeah, I'm gonna run back out. I want to see that thing one more time. Yep, this is by far one of my favorite pranks I've seen. Just the eyes, everything here. The ears are incredible. I mean, he has done a top-notch job on this one. This must have taken so long to design. You could give me hundreds of hours and I wouldn't have come up with something as good as that. That is perfect. The hat, everything. Oh, that is fantastic. Well, you should definitely check out Iskall's video of him building this because this will be a very interesting video to watch. I'm going to be watching it. I want to see the design process here. I want to see the different designs that he came up with, if he went straight for this or if it was like almost like he worked on it. In that he came up with all the different ideas and maybe built up some different shapes. I honestly don't know. I can't tell. For me though, this is perfect. I mean, at some point when we take this thing down, I feel like we should move it to another area of the base. Maybe create like a little floating island off over somewhere and then place him on it. That might be something that's worth doing. Anyway, well, I'm happy to accept my new name of Dumbo then. If it comes with things like that, I'm happy to accept it. And also, in a way, I'm glad that he built Dumbo as opposed to a big Mumbo on top of my base. That wouldn't have been quite so beautiful to look at, I don't think. Anyway, moving on from that one, the first thing that I want to do in today's Hermitcraft episode is something that I don't know how we haven't done this yet, but I want to create an entrance for this place. An entrance into this area because, as you can see, what is this mess? Like, what is this mess? How have I left it like this? Having said that, the reason that I paused during that clip is because I suddenly panicked about disrupting any of this area here. As I really don't want to cause another water flowing situation that we had going on a couple months back. Right, this is the setup that I've got so far. It's just, it's very simple. It's pretty much an exact mirror of what we have going on up at the top. The only thing is, it's filled with water, and as mentioned earlier on, I'm scared. I'm genuinely very scared that I'm about to ruin my base again and have to spend many hours trying to fix it. Right, here goes. Let's see if this begins to work. Alright, that's a good start. Very strong start here. Okay, I think we might be safe. Now that we have that, I've also removed all of the junk chests that we had right there. Now that we've done all of that, this room is actually finally done. Like, it's finally completed. I know that this has been a long way off, but it's there. All of those chests are filled with the water bottles. All of these are now filled. Everything is completed. And if we take a look at it from out the back here, it actually looks like part of the base. This is good. This is good. Okay, that's cool. Now we're going to be moving on to a project that I'm very, very scared of. I'm really scared of, but it's one that I'm also quite excited for. I really hope I can make this work. Embarrassingly, my plan was to make a wither-powered cobblestone farm because we keep running out of the stuff. But look, it doesn't work. The wither doesn't, it only breaks things like wood. So that's kind of ruined that one. My plan has totally failed. I mean, I'm going to look into it online. I'm going to see if we can do this. But no, it's not looking good. How embarrassing. And of course, after looking around on YouTube, I ended up on Ilmango's channel, and he has created a fully automatic cobblestone farm that works with TNT and not with withers, and the way that it functions is really smart. You see that the cobblestone gets pushed just as the TNT explodes, and this perfect timing means that the cobblestone is between blocks as the TNT explodes, and that means that A, you're guaranteed to get the cobblestone from that, so it's got 100% drop rate, but also B, it's guaranteed to blow up. So normally cobblestone wouldn't explode this much, but it does in this circumstance because it's in that in-between stage between blocks, which is really, really clever. That being said, though, I don't know if I need it this big, so I might scale things back a bit. I know that sounds ridiculous, but I mean, this is 160,000 cobblestone an hour. I don't need that much. But 80,000 seems like a pretty good deal. So I have kind of split Ilmango's design in half right here, and we have just got one set of the cobblestone generators working. Obviously, in the future, if I decide that I need 160,000 cobblestone an hour, then I'll build the other half. But no, this seems like a pretty good setup, and I don't know if I'm going crazy here, but it doesn't look that expensive. Yeah, this is buildable. Alright, let's clear out space on the Hermitcraft server. So, to build this thing, we are going to need 2 detector rails, 30 sticky pistons, 48 regular pistons, 12 obsidian, 61 redstone, 6 iron doors, 58 repeaters, 9 redstone lamps, 3 comparators, 15 hoppers, 14 droppers, 9 slime blocks, and 43 observers, which we don't have all of those items, but they shouldn't be too difficult to craft. Once again, added bonus of doing a little bit of cobblestone mining is that you find diamond. Was there really only... Oh, I'm such an idiot. I mean, we've got loads of diamonds. We have stacks upon stacks of them. But still, it still hurts me a little bit knowing that I've just mined those diamond ores without using a fortune pickaxe. I mean, come on now. Also, I'm totally aware that I've just highlighted the benefits of going out cobblestone mining when I'm about to build something that stops me from cobblestone mining. It makes me sound a little bit silly. All in all, just forget those past 20 seconds. Anyway, aside from that, we have now got this thing all fully crafted up. So we've got all the items there inside my redstone shulker box, inside the ender chest. We've got all of the things that we can place blocks on. That's pretty handy to have. Now, I'm looking around, and there isn't really any space for this in any of the farming zones. No, there's none. That was to be expected, and to be honest with you, I know this sounds strange, but I wasn't really planning on building it in a farming zone. That never really came into my head, simply because it's not really a farm. I don't really know how to describe it. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build it somewhere else. It's going to be somewhere else, and we're going to have a nether portal to it. After doing some flying around, I have located an island that is just north of the base, just out of sight, but also just quite a cool little island. I mean, I'd never really spotted this before, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to destroy all of the trees on it. We're going to level this area out, and then this is where we can actually build the cobblestone generator, kind of on this flat area right here. I've just realized I have no lights on me whatsoever, so this is going to become a mob fest very fast. Despite this, we do now have our spot. So all of the trees are gone, and also all of the floor is gone. I've taken out quite a bit of that as well. And I think this is going to be enough space. I mean, I'm not 100% certain, But I genuinely cannot remember how big this build is. I have absolutely no idea. Either way, this is the spot that we've got. So I'm going to fly back over to the base, pick up some torches and other bits and pieces like that. Then I'm going to log into that world and try my best to copy it block for block. Now, I'm imagining there is going to be some strangeness when it comes to the TNT, because the TNT is actually created using a TNT duplicator, which I'm not 100% certain how I feel about just yet. I don't know if I should be using that sort of thing or if I should just be dispensing it, but I imagine that's going to be a little bit of a strange one to build. So I have to wait and see on that one. With that said, there is one thing that I totally forgot about, which is all of the packed ice, and I cannot find the ice spikes biome for the life of me. Did we dismantle the whole thing? I feel like we dismantled a lot of it, so maybe it's just completely flat with the floor and we can't see it. Also, my elytra are running out. So we finally managed to make it here, and yes, A, it's full of mobs, and B, look at this place. I have dismantled it entirely. This is a mess. Part 1 of this process has now been all completed. So we've got all of the packed ice in place. This is where all the water is going to be going. So this is where our cobblestone will land and then be funneled into the center here. We also have all of the blocks going around the outside, and then we have this gap right here, which is where the cobblestone is actually going to be going. So this is where the cobblestone is going to come out. It's going to be pushed across like this, and then in the center, around about here, we are going to have our block of obsidian. This is where the TNT is going to be landing. And now part 2 is also all completed as well. So if we just make our way down here, it is so much more difficult building redstone in survival mode, I can promise you that. But what we've got is we have got all of the bottom area. So this is the double piston extenders, which are going to be pushing up the cobblestone into this area. We have all of the pistons that are going to be pushing the cobblestone across, and we have all of the catchment zones, which are going to be putting the lava and the water in place. So I think the water goes on this side and it trickles across like this, and then the lava goes on this side. And I think, as far as I can tell from Ilmango's video, there is no chance, absolutely zero chance, of any cobblestone forming in the wrong area and breaking the system, which is one of the main reasons why I didn't want to do my own design, because I'd probably build a cobblestone generator which can break itself, and that would be really annoying if we're doing long AFK sessions overnight, which is something that I want to do with this machine. So things are looking pretty good so far. They're all looking good. Now we need to do the downwards version of this. There's one other one of these up at the top right there, and that will actually be a lot of the redstone done for the actual cobble generator itself. Right, I think that just about does it for this top section here. Now, it is becoming a little bit dangerous. I mean, I haven't lit up the whole island. I've only lit up the area around me. Thankfully, I have got my bow and arrow, so I'm managing to pick off a handful of the things that are dotted around. But this should do it, and that should be everything for our cobble generator. We just have to hook these things up to the observer lines that go up and down. Yeah. Right, let's give this first setup a whirl. So if we hit this button right here. Okay, a button maybe might not have been the best one, but you can see that... Alright. Well, it works anyway. We're getting double extensions. That's good. But obviously this button is firing 2 pulses through the entire system. That's why it's going a bit crazy. And now we have everything hooked up to a redstone clock. So hopefully this should go a little bit better than the button experiment. So here goes. Alright. We can see the redstone going across. I'm assuming that's a no, or have I just powered it? Yeah, I've just powered it. Okay, now it should work as a redstone clock. Good, 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 good. Okay, that got me a little bit scared then. So there it is. That's cobblestone generation. I think that's good. I don't know. I think it's good. And now that should be everything for the circuit that is going to connect us up to the TNT duplicator. So this is all the circuitry that is going to be there for the actual TNT duplicator. Now what we have to do is we actually have to build this thing. Now this involves a whole bunch of slime blocks, or at least a handful of slime blocks. It involves the detector rails, and it also involves TNT, which is something that I, believe it or not, did not bring with me. Out of all the things to not bring... Ooh! He almost brought the TNT to me. That was very close. I'm also a little bit embarrassed by the fact that when a creeper rolls up, I drop my shulker box, which has got items on the inside. Whew, that could have been really rough. My oh my. As far as I can tell, all I need now is a detector rail on this one, and then a detector rail up at the top, and I just need a minecart in this one. And that should be all. And then I just need to power this. And then if I retract it, that is the duper now completed, apparently. Which could be quite interesting. Kind of quite scared to test it out. You know what, I'm just gonna give it a go. I'm just gonna give it a go. If it blows itself up, it blows itself up. That's just the way life goes. If we give this a flick, I'm terrified. I've just realized how scared I am. Oh, okay, so we didn't actually have any items inside the T flip-flop. Right, that's not a good start. Not a good start at all. Right, let's try that again. So, if we flick this lever up here, that genuinely has activated the system now. Oh, no! What the heck happened there? Where did my TNT go? Oh, I got so scared I thought it was going to blow up all the shulker boxes. Okay, let's try again. I guess we have to reconstruct that entire top circuit. Now, I have checked this thing a whole bunch of times over. I'm currently logged in with the camera account. I've checked it over a ton of times. I've watched the tutorial a bunch of times. I've made extra certain that my duper is working and that these timings should be functional. Okay, that piston there should be extending at the correct time. It should work. And as I say, this is something that I've checked a bunch. I'm going to check again, but this is the circuitry right now. So if it breaks again, then this is what it looked like. And you guys can let me know down in the comment section what exactly I'm doing wrong, because there could be something. Okay, let's give it another test. As I say, there's no point in waiting around. I've checked, triple checked, quadruple checked this thing so many times now. If this doesn't work, then it does. It's working. So I wonder what messed up on the previous design. I mean, I have absolutely no idea, but this is good. Okay, so this is all functioning. We actually have it up and running now. The only thing that Ilmango has said is that when you turn it off, you have to do it when the repeater is at that block. So a bit like that, I'm hoping. Because I really don't want to break anything. But there we go. So TNT duping is now working. This is all good. Oh, I can breathe a sigh of relief. I can fix up the hole in my packed ice, and I can start placing in the water and all of the lava inside the cobble generator, and also all of the water in this central section here, so that we can actually get ourselves some items flowing into the center. I am genuinely, like, I have sweaty palms at this point in time from testing that thing out. I was so scared. I did something wrong. Oh, I don't know what I did wrong. So I've just placed in all of the lava that I've just gone out and got from the nether, and I don't know if I wasn't doing it fast enough, but all of the lava has just turned into obsidian, which is not ideal. Here we go. This is the final set of lava that we're about to place into the system now, and I actually have no clue how I'm meant to place it in. Oh, okay, that should make life quite simple. So we are going to have, this is going to be that lava, and that is all looking good. And then we also need lava sources on top of it. Now, I am just quickly going to double check that before I start placing it in, because I do not want that lava to flow down into the system and just break everything. Now, I'll be totally honest, I don't know what to think when it comes to this one. I don't know what to think. I have no clue if it's going to work properly, but I've been working on this for a very long time, and I just want to see if it functions. So I think all we can do now is we can take a step back, We're going to make our way over here. And we're going to flick this lever for the first time. And that's going to kick everything into action. Come on. That looks promising. Yes! Oh, we have cobblestone. We have cobblestone everywhere. It's being made automatically by a system. And all of the cobblestone is dropping into the water. And is probably piling up down at the bottom there. Hang on, I'm going to stand underneath. Oh, I am so happy about this. Look at that. Oh, we've got so much already. Oh, I don't have to break the underside of my base anymore. Oh, this has made me... I am chuffed to bits. I can't believe it actually works. I wasn't expecting it to work. I'll be totally honest with you. Oh, we have filled the inventory. This is great. This is the best thing ever. Oh, I am so happy. It's so cool to watch as well. We've built it. Thank you ever so much to Ilmango for designing this thing. This is a fantastic redstone contraption. It really is. I'll put a link to it down in the description if you want to check it out for yourselves and build it for yourselves. It's pretty cool. It's a cool redstone contraption. And I am just so happy that this thing actually works. I mean, look at that. I kind of didn't think that it was going to work on servers, but it does. And it's amazing. Just look how efficient it is. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay, well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. This thing is now all built. What I'm going to do is I'm quickly going to switch this thing off, and I'm going to make sure that I do it in the correct way. So I'm quickly going to switch it off. And with that, I think that just about wraps everything up for today. I hope that you've enjoyed this episode of Hermitcraft. If you have, please be sure to hit that like button. And if you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe. But thanks for watching, guys. This has been Mumbo, and I'm out. I'll see you later. Oh, I can't get enough of this thing.